I want to speak a bit more about the treatment. In the treatment, there's many ways to treat menopause, and I would like to speak a bit about the theory of yin fire. There is the Master Li Dongyuan, that he wrote a book called Pi Wei Lun, and in this book he actually describes or speaks about the theory of yin fire, and he actually describes how the damp that is a yin pathogen sinking down to the lower burner and affecting the fire, making the fire of the kidneys and the heat rising. So yin fire is actually a situation of fire that is caused from a yin factor. The fire is going up from the bottom part of the body, okay, which is the yin part of the body. The dynamic of the pathology of situations of yin fire is that the earth is weak in the middle jiao, in the center of the body. And that's actually causing a weakness in the kidneys because they are actually compensating for producing weak qi in a chronic way. So with time, the qi of the kidneys cannot hold the Mingmen fire anymore. The fire is going up and creating a picture of fire in the heart. And there we see restlessness, anxiety, hyperactivity, insomnia, with nightmares. Very often I see nightmares. It's one of the questions I ask my patient. We'll see a red tip in the tongue, etc. And the clinical picture is now a very weak middle jiao, a very weak lower jiao, and a lot of fire in the upper jiao. So there is actually few factors involved in the same time. We have the weak spleen qi, okay? The weak spleen qi is caused by bad nutrition, worry, excessive thinking, and lack of sleep, which is many people, many of us out there. Also, damp heat. The spleen that is responsible for transferring and transporting energy and fluids, when there is a weak spleen, all this process of TNT, how we call it, is damaged, and the fluids are accumulating and causing this dampness. Another thing is stagnation of qi. There is a stagnation of qi, and as a result of it, there is heat, because when something stagnates for a long time, it's causing heat. Heat of the liver. The damp that I spoke about is blocking the qi and causing the temperature of this internal area to be hot, creating a hot damp, okay? And this damp heat is tending to go down to the lower jiao. So if we spoke cystitis, it's sometimes one of the reasons for this. Another aspect that we look at when we look at the pathology is blood deficiency or yin deficiency, okay? How it's caused. Again, we spoke about the temperature, the hot temperature. For a long time, it's damaging the fluids of the body, which means yin and blood, and there is a weakness of blood as a result, and because of the weakness of the chronic weakness of the spleen that we spoke about, because the spleen, we should not forget, has a very main role in producing blood by actually absorbing the nutrients from the food, okay? And that's how there is blood deficiency. Look how one thing is leading to the other. And then we speak about how the fire of the kidneys is rising. The kidneys are locating in the lower jiao, okay? And they are holding all the yin and yang of the body. and the fire of the Ming Men or the ministerial fire. And the damp heat stuck in the lower GI is making it very, very hot, disturbing the fire of the kidneys. The fire is going up, the qi is accumulated, and actually, just to finish with one hint, when we want to treat heat, we treat it with heat. Many times, I actually I use moxa, and I use the TDP lamp to actually bring heat to this place that suffers from heat, but it's a heat from a very weak place. So we'll treat the blood stagnation, the damp and phlegm stagnation, the liver and heart stagnation, will nourish the kidney and yang deficiency, and the kidney yin and jing, and we treat the women. And it's a few nice pictures how we do it in practice. I do a lot of auricular acupunctures, all the points down the ear, as you know probably. The ear is like the fetus, okay, upside down. And we treat all the points inside the ear where I'm showing you now, or I'm not sure, but you see down the ear. It's actually an area of the hypophysis, the endocrine, the ovaries, and a lot of the gynecological problems are treated from there. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your evening.